Should you leave or should you stay? If you're watching this video, the chances are you've been asking yourself this question for a while now. Maybe it's a few months or maybe even years. What makes it confusing is that when things are good, things are so good. You laugh together, you feel connected, you see the glimpse of a relationship you've always wanted. And then something happens. Maybe you don't even know what happened. You're in the middle of this argument. You're trying to explain how you feel. Your partner goes silent, withdraws, or maybe even leaves the room completely. You feel dismissed, and you feel completely alone, a feeling that you felt many times before in this relationship. Eventually, things settle down. You reconnect, and makeup feels amazing. You feel hopeful again. For a little while, everything feels okay, maybe even great, until the cycle starts again. And now you're exhausted. You're emotionally exhausted, you're physically exhausted, your nervous system is tired. You're wondering, is it worth it? Should I stay or should I leave? Today, I want to offer a different way of looking at the question. Hi, I'm Lulu. I help couples create secure relationships through breathwork, nervous system regulation, attachment healing, and somatic relationship coaching. If you've been stuck in the painful limbo of not knowing whether to leave or stay, this video is for you. Because I don't think the real question is whether you should stay or leave. I think the real question is, what is your next right move? The relationship you have today is over, one way or the other. It doesn't mean that the relationship is over necessarily, but it does mean this version of the relationship cannot continue if you want a different outcome. And what I see over and over again is that people will leave a relationship, hoping they'll find peace in the next relationship. But they enter another relationship and discover they're in the same pattern again, just with a different face, different name, but the same cycle. My guess is you have done this yourself and you see the pattern. Because wherever you go, your attachment system, fears, beliefs, and nervous system pattern go with you. So whether you stay or leave, the deeper work is waiting for you if you want a different kind of life and relationship for yourself. I actually think this is a good thing because your future life, relationship stability, and happiness doesn't depend on your current relationship surviving. It depends on your growth. There are a few paths for you. 1, you can leave the relationship. You can choose to stay single after that, or hope to find a partner that will be able to give you the life and the relationship that you want. The challenge is you carry the same wounds, triggers, and beliefs about yourself. And maybe you find yourself entering the same similar pattern. The second path is to stay in the relationship and do nothing different. You'll have the same fights. You'll feel the same pain. You'll be stuck in the cycle for as long as you choose to do the same things over and over again. Path number 3, choose to do the healing work right now. The grief work. Grieve the version of a relationship that exists right now. The inner child work. The attachment healing work. Learn how to regulate your nervous system. Learn how to stop abandoning yourself in relationships. Learn how to tolerate disconnection without spiraling. But either way, if you want a relationship that's secure, fulfilling, and stable, you need to become someone who is capable of attracting, creating, and sustaining a relationship that's fulfilling, stable, and long-lasting. If you're still watching, my guess is that you're in the anxious avoidant or what's called the pursuer-withdrawer dynamic. You're the one doing the reaching, leaning towards anxious attachment. And anxious attachment often comes with a deep fear of rejection and abandonment. You may constantly wonder, do I matter? Am I lovable? Will they leave me? And your partner may lean more avoidant. And avoidant attachment often comes from learning relying on others isn't safe. So instead of fearing abandonment, they fear losing independence. You see withdrawal as rejection. They see pursuit as pressure. You're both protecting yourselves. No one is purposefully hurting each other, but it just feels so painful nevertheless. So again, what is the next right move for you? Make the choice to begin to focus on yourself, to become the person who is able to sustain a secure, loving, and fulfilling relationship. It could be starting with grieving the relationship you're in right now. Or you could pick up a book, go to couples therapy or coaching. Whatever the case, just choose your own healing and growth. So instead of asking yourself, should I stay or should I leave? Make the choice today to commit to your own growth. Because something mind-blowing happens when you commit to your own growth and healing. You begin to see the reality clearly, and you're able to see the relationship for what it is. Not through fear, not through fantasy, not through hope. And either your partner will be inspired by your growth and who you've become, and they'll come along this growth journey with you. And you two will together create a different relationship that's more stable and fulfilling. Or you'll realize with certainty that it's time to leave. You won't be searching on the internet about whether you should stay or leave. You'll just know that's the right thing to do. It doesn't mean it's not going to be hard. It doesn't mean it's not going to be heartbreaking or incredibly painful. But you do it with clarity and certainty. And to me, both outcomes are victories. Because both outcomes will take you to become someone who's more healed, integrated, who's able to experience more joy and peace in your life. Now I'd like to invite you to join me on a quick breathwork practice to check in with yourself. Please don't practice breathwork while you're driving or in the tub or anywhere near water. Otherwise, feel free to close your eyes or keep your eyes open with a soft gaze. Begin breathing in through the nose, allowing the belly to expand, the ribcage to expand out and around, and letting go out through the mouth. In through the nose, allowing the belly to rise, and out through the mouth. Allowing the shoulders to drop. In through the nose, breathing in space, and exhaling, completely letting go. Continue to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Slow and steady. Feel free to put one hand on your heart and another on your belly. As you breathe in, I invite you to bring your relationship to mind. Give yourself permission to care for this relationship. And perhaps give yourself permission to feel pain in this relationship. Staying deeply connected to yourself. In through the nose and letting go of what no longer feels sustainable for you to hold. Breathe in support. Notice perhaps a shift within you. Letting go of what no longer aligns. And grieve the relationship that exists today. Just simply notice what is true. Breathing in acceptance. Staying connected deeply to yourself. Another deep inhale through the nose, all the way to the top. Hold here. Silently repeat, I've got my back, and let it go. When you're ready, slowly bring your awareness back to this time and space. There is no rush. If you're currently experiencing intense and frequent conflict, I've prepared something to support you through this phase of your relationship. In the description below, you will find a free repair checklist, and it will help you understand exactly what to do during moments of disconnection and intense conflict, how you can come back into connection with your partner after rupture in a way that strengthens your relationship. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this video, is that instead of asking yourself, should I stay or should I leave? Ask yourself what you need to do to grow and to acquire the skills to become someone who's able to attract, create, and sustain the life and the relationship that you want. If you found this video helpful, subscribe for more content on breathwork, nervous system regulation, attachment, and creating secure, long-lasting relationships. I'll see you in the next video.